Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we are in Evergreen Harbor and we're in the Pinecrest Apartments. So I believe the first apartment I did was in the Stone Street Apartments. So we switched over to the other apartment building to check out these units because they are listed as 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom units compared to the other building, which I believe were mainly 1 bedrooms. So I wanted to test out the 2 bedroom units and see what I could do with them. And I was very pleasantly surprised that I actually felt I could keep the original layout. So I did not change the floor plan at all. I did kind of switch around maybe where some of the pieces of furniture and like appliances were set up, but I didn't actually like knock down any walls or change any dimensions to any of the rooms. At least I don't believe I did. I think I just got rid of all of the furniture and just kind of chose like new flooring and wallpaper. So this truly is an apartment renovation compared to a, I guess, build, if you want to call it that. I don't know. But I do really like how this apartment came out. And as you could tell from the title, this is for 2 dads and their 2 Todds, or 2 Todds and 2 dads. However I end up naming this, we'll kind of see. But I thought it was a really cute idea. I was thinking that these dads were very, very immersed with the community. However, they maybe fell on hard times and they had to end up in an apartment with their 2 young sons, and they are striving to basically build their dream eco home. That's my thought so far. Other than that, I really haven't gotten too much farther in like their personalities or careers or anything like that, but they are definitely all for actually creating a green eco footprint in Evergreen Harbor. And now I don't remember what neighborhood this apartment building is in. I've been confusing them since the start, to be honest. I really can't remember, but it's really, really nice. These apartments are nice. Unfortunately, you can't actually edit or place anything on the balconies in these apartments. I was really sad about that. I saw a screenshot, I believe, floating around on Twitter that someone was able to do that, but I don't know how because I couldn't do it, and I was really bummed because the one apartment, well, no, there might be like two, maybe like 2 or 3 in San Myshuno that actually have balconies that you can place furniture and edit and all that fun stuff. But yeah, you couldn't do that with this one, so I was kind of bummed. So they do have a balcony. I believe they can access it technically, but it's not theirs. Like they don't own it, so, and they're not renting it apparently. Apparently they're not renting the balcony attached to their unit, so you can't actually place furniture. So that kind of bummed me out. But as you can see, the kitchen is pretty much coming together. I really liked the idea of kind of mismatching these chairs in the kitchen. It made it look like maybe they went to like swap meets or the flea market or something. And it, I think, also supports the idea that they want to kind of like recycle and reuse. So they just kind of got a bunch of chairs that they could find and ended up using them and maybe kind of like refurbishing them a little bit. Maybe they painted that one with the little stars and the moon. Maybe they painted that red one over there. I don't really know, but I thought it was a cute idea. And now I am putting up the activity board as well as the cork board with some postcards and a calendar. And this ends up being a combined kitchen and living space. It was a little snug. It was a little hard. This is how it was set up to begin with when I jumped into this apartment, but I was able to make it work even with the additional chairs and whatnot because I think the dining area had like 2 chairs originally. I can't even remember. It's really bad. I have been saying this in like half of my speed builds, but I've been pre-recording so much that sometimes I can't even remember now like what was originally there and what wasn't. So forgive me. But now I'm working on the little living space. So they do have a small little TV, again, that I think they have been using for forever because it's one of those kind of like refurbished older units. And then they have 2 bookcases off to the side and one of these like refabricated couches as well. And I have noticed that I have been using the tiny living rug so much with these objects. I think because it looks homemade or like handmade. That's at least my opinion, and I think it really fits the style of a lot of the objects that we got with Eco Lifestyle. So I've been using it a lot. Hopefully you guys aren't annoyed by it at this point because I've been using it in almost every single build, maybe in a different swatch, so forgive me. But when I kind of realized that the dining space didn't have at least one high chair, I decided to swap out one of the chairs with a high chair. And as you can see, they don't have a dishwasher either, or like a coffee maker or a microwave. They're kind of limited on the appliances that they have because they don't have a lot of space at all. But I still think it really works. It's fully functional, and everyone can kind of run around, be comfy. But this is definitely an apartment with this many Sims where it would be kind of hard to get a moment's peace by yourself. That might be kind of tough. But now I'm kind of working out the rest of the plan and kind of where I wanted to space the doors, since we of course have the ability to put doors pretty much freely anywhere on a wall, which makes me so happy. And I did decide to actually only make the bathroom accessible through the toddler's room because I wouldn't be able to place the shower tub combo comfortably, I don't believe, if I had placed a door from the living space. So it is a little awkward, that kind of layout, but I think it works, just considering that this family wasn't necessarily intending for this to be their forever home, and it is temporary, so they can kind of work around the awkward floor plan, I suppose. But I decided to first work on the toddler room because I was really excited to finally use the bed. I have been swooning over this bed since I went through the build and buy, and somehow I hadn't used it yet. It like physically hurts me that I hadn't used it yet because it's so cute. I think it's actually titled to like the popsicle stick something, which when I looked at it a little bit closer after reading that, I was like, oh my God, it looks like popsicle sticks, you son of a, like I was almost mad as to how freaking cute that was. But yeah, I was thinking that they had two little boys. Maybe they're twins or maybe they're not. I'm not really sure. Maybe they actually adopted these two. I really have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet, but their room is so cute. And this apartment ends up being kind of like, I don't know, it's really blue, and I wasn't necessarily intending on that. It just ended up being a very nice bright color with the orange woods that I chose. So I stuck with it, and they at least have a dresser, a couple of toys, and some miscellaneous decorations here in their room. It's nothing intense. I do end up putting a toy box in the living room, as well as a set of blocks, so at least the Todds have a few different things to do. There is only one toddler potty though, so that might be challenging with potty training, if we're thinking about it, but I think it was because I could only fit one in the bathroom with how I kind of had to set it up. So like I said, it's cramped. It's not their forever home, but they're making it work, and I think it's a really, really cute little toddler room, so I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I noticed this. I was having trouble putting stuff on this wall. It kept clipping to like a higher outside wall. It was really odd. It was only with a couple of wall decorations, so I ended up putting kind of those tree branches there instead because that seemed to work. And then I was able to put some night lights and stuff like that, and I haven't used that dinosaur rug ever. So I was really excited to use that, and the fact that the blue kind of matched the bedding and kind of the curtains that I chose as well. And again, continuing with that blue theme, this is the bathroom. So it is a very simple bathroom. There's nothing very lavish about it at all, but it is pretty much centered around the toddlers. So there's the little like whale shower curtain, the little monster potty. I did test it, and the toddlers could reach that potty no problem. The toilet could be used, the sink could be used. If you guys encounter any issues, I am sorry, but I do play test things, and if they work, I go ahead and upload it. But I know that sometimes things will work one day and not work the next, so it's totally a crapshoot, to be frank. But hopefully it works for you guys. And now I'm working on the dad's bedroom. Again, I used this double bed that came with this pack. I realize I've used it in pretty much every build as well, so I'm going to try to mix other packs with the eco lifestyle stuff more. I did a little bit here because, we've got some Discover University, some Parenthood objects, but I did want to use this bed because of the orange swatch in kind of the blue theme that I used throughout. So I really liked it, and now I'm trying to pick out artwork to put over the bed. However, I end up going with, I believe, a mirror. The mirror I use above pretty much every single bed at this point. Apologize if it's a little repetitive, but I think it just worked perfectly in kind of like that bluish swatch. But I do put some artwork above I was thinking about putting some artwork above the bed there, but I ended up putting some lights instead. And the dads actually have the identical dresser that the toddlers have. Again, I think they are very much into getting refurbished and recycled furniture, so they probably got those for like a bargain or made them themselves. I'm not really sure, but they have a mirror here and some plants and decorations. Of course, the little like laundry basket with some like blankets and stuff. And then I clutter up their dresser and kind of add some blinds. They also have the same curtains as the toddlers as well, which I actually think is really cute. It probably wouldn't be very typical if you had some curtains specifically for like a toddler's room or a nursery, but I liked the idea here. And I kind of just add some sculptures and some plants and I think some colognes and stuff like that. And I really have to start thinking about the dad's jobs. I don't know, I feel like they're kind of like freelance crafters or something. Like one of them makes furniture, maybe one of them makes juice. I don't know. But that pretty much wraps up the build once I kind of figured this out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. And I will catch you guys next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back.